Hey, hope you guys are doing well. Edgar Solo Marketer here, and in this video I want to quickly show you how to split test email campaigns in System.io. And it's quite the interesting topic because I did a video like a few months ago on how to split test your email broadcasts, right? Under emails, newsletters, you can send a broadcast that first kind of tests two different versions of the same email, I guess, right? Two different subject lines, maybe two different emails in general, right? It sends it to a small portion, and then once it finds which one is the best, then it kind of sends it out to the rest of the people, right? But that only worked for email broadcasts, and I got a question in the comments the other day on, can you do this for the campaigns? And the short answer is no. But there is kind of a workaround, which is not perfectly the same, but basically we have the capability of taking two different email campaigns. Let's say, like as an example, right? There's someone signs up for a freebie, right? And then we have like a welcome sequence, right? Or a campaign in System.io terms. So let's say we have two different versions of like 5 email campaigns. Version 1 sells one product, right? And version 2 sells a different product, right? You just want to test which product is better, or maybe just email styles, which ones are better, which one performs better, which one gets more clicks, which one gets more opens, all that stuff, right? You don't have the direct functionality to do that. You can't just like press a button and say, send it, like add everyone and just like, split them up perfectly. There's also no automation, right? No automation rule, nothing in the workflow, at least at the moment of recording this video, which is in the middle of 2025. There's no like split test feature, but what we do have, we have critical thinking, and we're going to basically make our own luck. We're going to create our own split test kind of situation where we can split them up into two even campaigns. So yeah, we're going to go to funnels. So essentially what we're going to do, so as you know, you have the split testing capability in the funnel level, right? So what we can do here, right? We want them to sign up for a freebie, and then let's make my face smaller, and then we can split them up into two different campaigns, but there's no such feature, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to create two different landing pages that are going to be identical, right? We're going to have two identical landing pages, and we're going to split test it, right? And then based off of on whichever landing page they land, they're going to be added to a specific campaign. So maybe if I'm not that great at explaining it, let me just kind of show it to you, right? So instead of having a one landing page, we're going to have two identical landing pages to sign up for a freebie. This is kind of what it looks like. Just a simple landing page, right? So let's go back. We just duplicated it here, right? And what we're going to do is we're going to name this squeeze page A. We're going to name this squeeze page B. We're going to do a split test. Let's click on here, A/B test, and we're going to pin them against each other. And you'll see in a second why. Let's refresh this page. I think that's just, yeah, there's nothing here. I was just testing it before. So basically we have two landing pages. Choose a variant. We're going to pin them against each other, the A and B, right? Under the A page, you choose the page B, and the goal page, which is basically the thank you page. For both pages, when they sign up, what page does the person land on, right? So let's click on save, and let's click on start A/B test. Now the test is live. So why did we do this, right? So essentially, instead of using one landing page where everyone lands, now we created a scenario where when you send someone this link from squeeze page A, when you send someone this link, they might land on this page, they might land on that page, they might land on A or B. System.io will automatically determine which page they should land on. It will try to split people up, people who kind of click on this link. It will split people up as evenly as possible. So the bigger the number is, right, maybe with 4 people, I guess it will still be 2 and 2, right? But like with larger numbers, like 1,000 people, right, clicking on this link, it will be really close to 500 and 500. And each of those landing pages, like this is the split test capability, and to each of those landing pages, we will attach those separate campaigns. So in this case, we will have 500 people landing on each page, and each of those pages will be connected to a different campaign. So hopefully that makes sense. So to kind of redraw it, we're going to do this. I'm going to delete this. I'm just going to redraw it for you. Then let's copy this, right? So traffic source, let's do this. And it's a 50-50 chance wherever it's going to be the same link, but it's going to be a landing page split test, right? And depending on which page they landed on, let's delete this, they will get their own welcome sequence, right? If they land on squeeze page A, then they will get this sequence. If they land on squeeze page B, then they get this one, right? So how do you set up the campaign automation? So for each squeeze page, you click on it, you go to automation rules, you go add rule. The trigger will be funnel step form subscribed, this page, right? Action will be subscribe to campaign. Let's select the campaign. So this is the first campaign, right? I called it test campaign 1. Obviously you can call it whatever, kind of just so you remember which one is which, right? So let's say this one promotes a product for, I don't know, $50, right? Maybe we're promoting the same product, but different price points. So in this campaign, we're promoting a product for $50, right? Save rule. And as for squeeze page B, you go to automations, add rule, same thing, funnel step form subscribed, squeeze page B, and action will connect the other campaign. Test campaign 2, right? So let's say the first one was just a kind of set of emails selling the product for $50. This one is the set of same emails, same, let's say 5 emails, but they're selling the same product for $30, right? Maybe you're trying to make more sales at a smaller price, and you kind of compare those two, which one grants you, right? Like let's say 500 people going through this campaign and 500 going through that campaign, which one netted you more money? So this is one of the tests you can do. Let's click on save rule. And yeah, that's kind of the short version. So essentially what you want this to do with, if you want to share the link, once you set up the split test, you copy this link from squeeze page A, and then when you paste it and someone clicks on it, automatically system will either send them to this page or this page, but they will not know that it's a split test, right? And in the back end, when you look at it, you can check A/B test stats, and you'll see it here, which this kind of matters, but doesn't matter as much. What will matter is the campaigns, right? You'll go into emails, campaigns, and you'll check those analytics. With larger numbers, obviously, if you have like 6 people that clicked on a link, 3 and 3, maybe 1 or 2 on each page sign up, so it's not big numbers, but you need like 100, 200 people to go through each of the pages, right? So you can get some reliable numbers. The larger numbers there are, traffic numbers, the more consistent and reliable they are. So yeah, that's kind of a workaround. If you were looking for, if you're still in this video, if you're looking for a way to split test email broadcasts, then that video will probably pop up at the end of this video. There'll be like a thumbnail or something. You can check out how to do that, how to split test subject lines, emails themselves, different graphics, different styles, all that stuff. So that's going to pop up in the end as well. But yeah, for campaigns, just to recap, there's no direct functionality, but there is a split test functionality for landing pages. So you just duplicate the landing page, split test it, and send, based on which landing page they were randomly put on, they get sent to a different email campaign, right? You can test 2 totally different email campaigns. But yeah, that's about it. Hope this makes sense. Feel free to comment below. I love getting comments from you guys, and this video is a result of someone asking a comment on that other video, on that split testing. So thank you for the comments, and I kind of try to respond as well as I can in the comments, and sometimes I create a video, right? So yeah, don't be shy, comment below, obviously like, subscribe, all that YouTube stuff, and hopefully I will see you in the next video. Bye.